I would like to start my talk today with a question. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? Where would you go?
Australia.
Argentina, Australia. Where else? Italy, Ireland, beautiful. I've heard yesterday Colorado. But isn't it a wonderful exercise to imagine where you could go on this magnificent planet should you be given the chance, right? But I know a lot of people who do not have the answer to this question, who have never been on a plane, who have never seen the Statue of Liberty, even though they live in New York City. I am Giselle Castro, Executive Director of Exalt. We provide court-involved youth with a roadmap to change their lives. And that roadmap starts with one single question. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? So why would we ask them this question? Because most likely nobody ever has. Our young people have suffered injustice over and over again. From failing education systems to flawed court processing structures, joblessness, homelessness, the relentless injustice of poverty. So moving them beyond this place means getting them to imagine a different one where they're not defined by their past error, but by their future potential. So we ask, where will you go? And we help them achieve a different roadmap. When Roberto entered Exalt, he was 19 years old. And he had been arrested 30 times. And he had one open felony court case in the Bronx. And that judge was so tired of seeing Roberto. But Roberto couldn't see a path that landed him anywhere else. You see, that year alone, he had lost 10 friends to violence. Dream of a better life? He couldn't even imagine living past tomorrow. Many of our young people are consumed by fear, oppression, and violence. So the first thing that we did was make Roberto feel safe. And once he felt safe, we began to encourage him to explore new opportunities. And what we did was that we placed him in a classroom, a real one where he's able to think. But many of our young people that we work with, like Roberto, at that point was not attending school. So we had to engage the mind. He learned how to debate. He participated in role play exercises where he became board member, resolving very difficult organizational challenges such as layoffs. And he found a way how to win. And the classroom experience became the place for him to succeed. From the classroom, we took him to the workplace. And we introduced him to professional settings. And this is critical for our young people because there is no connection between the mainstream success that they see on media and what they think is imaginable for them. And our young people, they have a lot of interest and they have a lot of passion. So Roberto, we placed him at the Horticultural Society, where he began to work on a project in developing sustainable, healthy foods. A few months later, after being at Exalt, he returned to the courtroom where he had his ongoing felony case. And Roberto had transformed, but we so much wanted the judge to see it and to believe it. And on that day, when Roberto walked into the courtroom, the judge noticed that transformation. That was the first time, according to Roberto, that the judge saw him. And on that last court day, the judge closed his case. We have worked so hard to ensure that those who hold the keys to a new world for our young people are able to give them that freedom. Because if they don't have an opportunity to fulfill their realities, what good it is for them to be behind bars. From facing incarceration to pursuing a career, Roberto was offered a chance and he created a whole new world. And he is not alone. 2 years after graduating our program, 95% of our young people are not reconvicted of a crime. Nearly all are in school, and nearly all are progressing in school. Our young people now have a great view to their future. They have a better view of themselves. They're no longer blinded to their potential. They're free of fear, and their lives have taken flight. And I cannot wait to see where in the world they will go. So please join Exalt in lifting them up.